Welcome, true seekers, to the Tarot Temple here at Spirit Vibes. I am back with another work and money for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and on the cusp. If you fit that description, please stick around. This forecast may or may not pertain to you. If it doesn't fit, in the famous words of the late great Johnny Cochran, please quit. With that being said, please remember to give vids a thumbs and to check the description box on ways to reach out to me. And with all of that being said, I'm ready for you to sit back and relax and prepare for your working money messages for the week of June 13th until June 20th from Source through me to you. Sit back, relax, and stay woke. Blessings, crown, and glory. Welcome back to the Tarot Temple for another work and money. I hope everyone is doing well. And before I get started with anything, I don't have any special messages or any added things to add to the announcements, but I will say upon preparing for your reading, um, the High Priestess was facing me. And that vibration always lets me know that she's about to reveal something. Something's about to be revealed to you. It may be through the Tarot Temple. It may be while you're alone by yourself. Something will be revealed to you. More than likely while you're in your room. Something will be revealed to you. Something will come out. All right, so with that being said, there she is. We're going to go ahead and keep going. Oh, also, I'd like to thank all of my viewers and my subscribers. I've been paying a lot of attention to my, well, not a lot of attention, but more attention to my analytics. And I realized that I have a lot of viewers, especially in other countries. So there's some things that I must adjust in order to, to maintain my audience, because I enjoy you and I hope you enjoy, obviously you enjoy me. Overall, it's the Five of Wands. And I'm not using a lot of light today. I just don't feel like all of that on. It's based on the Scorpion or the Death card. And what you can expect, Leo, is the Three of Wands. That is stemming from the Two of Pentacles with an outcome of the Moon reverse. Challenge and or conflict and supportive energies will be discussed in a moment. Now, I was telling you about judgment. The High Priestess, I guess she's going to help you make a judgment, a good judgment, because that's what revelation does. It brings about better decision making, because you can't deny when something is in plain view. I mean, you could miss this. If this was in the sky, nobody could miss it, right? That's a clue. You won't be able to miss this. Okay, and it's all based on, now this could be a person. This could be a person. This could also represent licking a gift horse in the mouth. Maybe you received a gift and you didn't think it was all of that. It wasn't much. You kind of snarled at it, if I may say that, I don't know. But you kind of downplayed it. But obviously you're going to get a revelation about this. So you didn't want to use it. But you're going to find out later on that it was good. It was a good idea. It was a good gift. For some of you. Others of you, this is based on you not wanting to do something, or either feeling restricted, feeling like feeling restricted from something, like you have to do something you don't want to do. But you'll find out once you do it, you'll feel much better and you'll get what you want. Now, that overall energy deals with a strategy, okay? Scrambling, brainstorming. And then I see that you're trying to do this around other people. It's kind of like it's open, but you're trying to talk around other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like you're trying to talk to two people at once. You're on the phone with one person talking, and then you're talking around somebody else. You're trying to handle two things at once, two issues at once. You're trying to put out two fires at once. At once. You're trying to do all this at once. Now, if this is a person, this is somebody who cannot allow you to move forward or go anywhere without. You first must do this. You first must die before you can go to heaven. You're going to have to die to something. That depends on what heaven you believe in, right? So, Leos, crown and glories. What you can expect is a delivery. You can expect something to arrive, someone or something to arrive. They will show up after this strategy. You've been talking about this. You get this revelation. You make a sound judgment because you didn't want to do nothing about it at first. You didn't want to move on this, or you couldn't. You were restricted, some of you. Now that you've done what you've had to do this week between June 13th and June 20th, here comes the arrival. And you're waiting on it. You know it's coming. I don't know if you are FedExing. You know what I'm saying? You are, yeah, some of you, this is a FedEx. You are looking out for the truck, the UPS truck, the FedEx truck, the delivery truck. Some of you, this is a person or people to arrive. Now I'm hearing concert as well. For some of you, this is regarding a concert. Well, like I'm not surprised concerts go on all the time. It's all stemming from this Two of Pentacles. Now you had to decide which way you wanted to go, because it could be either way. It was really left up to you. But what was the better choice? Which is the best way to start? Which is the best direction to go in? Even if I have to choose between two things, two people, two places. And we're going to find out the reason for that, crown and glory. What is the reason for the Two of Pentacles and this Death card? Okay, because one thing I know about crown and glory is they definitely don't want to be restricted. You know what I'm saying? They don't want nothing stopping them, especially when it's dealing with their profession. Okay. Now the reason for that is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. For some of you, this has to do with like someone's word, a promise, or a promissory note. Some of you probably didn't want to do that. You didn't want that promissory note. You didn't want to make that promise. If this is business, this could be about loans. Stemming from you trying to decide about a loan. But this is really what you wanted. This is really what you asked for. This has something to do with a promise. For some of you, this is primary in your life. I don't know if this is your primary source of income. I don't know if this is your primary goal. I don't know if this is like primary education, you know, like the beginning stages of your learning wherever you are. If you just started, let's say, in business, you're in primary education. You're in the beginning stages, okay? But this is a good thing. This is an arrival, which has to do a lot to do with this Three of Wands. This arrival, this thing that you've been waiting on, right? But you had to decide which way you wanted to go. You had to decide whether or not you wanted to make this promise, whether or not you wanted these goods, whether or not you wanted this person to come. Maybe they made a promise before, and you had to make up, be like, no, You said this before, you know, and you didn't show up. You know, you said it was gonna come back in February and it didn't show up. You know what I'm saying? So do I really want this? Because this is Pentacles. Do I really want this? This is a decision. Because this can go on and on and on. Whatever decision that you're making here, this could be lifetime. This could be for a lifetime. Now, when we say a lifetime, it could literally mean your lifetime or for the time that this service, product, person, or whatever exists. Yeah. Because rainbows fade. And what I mean by that, when I say promises fade, you know, like after a while, life happens. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you can't hold on to a promise. You know, that's why they call it write-offs. Okay, so the conflict and or challenge for you this week, crowns and glories, is the King of Wands. Then I knew this is your energy. This is your element. Okay. You got enough of it up in here anyway. You got a little bit in Scorpio. You may be Scorpio somewhere in your chart, but this conflict is this conflict is this some futuristic idea, something you have planned for the future, something that, or this could be a visionary person. This could be a person outside of you. Even though this is your energy, it could be another Leo. It could be Aries, it could be a Sagittarius. It's a fire element. But they're conflict, or you are a conflict because of some vision, something about the future, some future idea, some future concept, some vision that you have. This is an entrepreneur right here. This is a go-getter. This is a visionary. You know, that's the conflict. Maybe your vision is a conflict. Maybe you need to readjust your vision. You need to go back and revisit that vision because something is not playing out here. See, here you have it to this is Mercury retrograde. This could possibly be a re-strategy because you were restricted. There is something that you had to do before you could get what you wanted, because it's not going to be delivered before you pay for it. You know what I'm saying? Or you sign these documents, you know, like anything else, you know. We're not going to give you anything if you don't make a promise, you know, because the Wheel of Fortune is a promise from God as well. You know, it's a promise from, say for instance, it's a promise from, if you call the fire department and they answer that phone and you give them the address, that's a promise. They on the way. It's on the way. And that was the reason why you had to make this decision, because they're going to keep their promise. It's on the way. Now, what's going to support you is the message card, some message. Now, this could be a record. This could be by text, email, something that was put in the system. Either is that, or for some of you, this is like an invoice and or receipt, like a receipt or an invoice. For some of you, producing that or that email, that text, whatever that track record is, whatever you keep to prove, that proof, the proof. This is what will help you. Proof. This could, yeah, whatever it is, I don't know if it's an invoice, a text, an email, a receipt, a letter, whatever it is, it's proof. This could be proof of income for some of you. You may not want to do that. You may not want to share your income. You may not want them to know where your income comes from. You know, I'm hearing for some of you this could be about child support, about a baby, regarding a child. Now your outcome, you're going to be on track. You're going to, didn't I tell you, you're going to see a way. Scorpio is here again, and you are on your path. You're going to see your way on your path. You will be on your path. I don't know if this is physically. I don't know if you need this to arrive so you can go. But a lot of times when it comes with this moon, it deals with consciousness. And this is being able to see your path, to see your way home, being able to see your way to where you want to be. Because that is, which may be the conflict. You can't see where you want to be. You can't see where you're going. Because this is the energy of vision and looking forward to the future, ideas and concepts for the future. This is being a lot of times ahead of society, ahead of humanity, you know. Now, I need to throw this out here because this keeps coming up. Philanthropy. I don't know why I need to throw that at you, but I will. Maybe this King of Wands is a philanthropist. I don't know. Maybe this promise is coming from philanthropist. I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with this message. Maybe it has something to do with you getting on your path. Now, let's find out which oracle message. I keep seeing the Spiritual Bible oracle message, so we'll go with that for this week. Work and money. Don't forget to give the vids a thumbs up right now. Thank you. Any kind of thumbs. And to check the description box on ways to reach out to me and on how to make purchases. All right. Also, if you are Capricorn strongly in your chart, you will receive the double feature. So you will get the love reading for this work week. Maybe might is your oracle message. Underlining energy, less is best. You know what that should mean. That's simple and plain. Less is best. Maybe this got something to do with this strategy and you having to make this decision. It's the underlining energy for this. You deciding less is best based on this vision, based on going forward, based on this invoice, based on this receipt. Maybe my dear source. Okay. You may be able to get what you want. You may be able to turn this around. I definitely see a victory if you just do what it is that you really don't want to do. You may get a victory. You may be able to move forward. You may be able to get your money back. I don't know. But with that being said, I'm going to leave it on that note. And thank you so much for tuning into the Tarot Temple one more time for work and money. Until the next one, peace and one love.